Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, Gene P.
And I go by the name of Swerve. Swervamente. Swervacious. Swervosaurus Rex. The Swervatar.
You stop. You keep going.
I can keep going, but I got to save some for the next pod.
They ain't got no bars like that.
Yeah.
I got more bars than Black.
Like
I got more bars than Black Tie.
I don't know about Black Tie B. You don't have
Juno's favorite rapper
Black
back in
Tie
the day.
bars.
Remember Tyrese used to rap?
Yeah, I remember.
His alter ego was Black Tie. That used to be Juno's favorite rapper.
It was only for like 3 months, bro. Shit was snapping. That alter ego album was snapping. Especially the first half.
It's one of those little pocket albums that only you hear and none of your friends ever hear about it.
I ain't never heard. I remember him coming out with a
Double disc.
what is it, R&B and a rap album. I'm like, this singing ass nigga trying to rap. I'm not even gonna pay them no mind. But Drake comes out with Scorpion. Oh,
that's the thing.
classic.
Drake biting on Tyrese shit.
Yeah, back then you couldn't
He
have.
did Tyrese better than Tyrese.
I was just saying that because he light skinned. Y'all niggas colorist out here. Colorist ass niggas. But fellas, we've been gone for about 2 weeks. What have you guys been up to, man?
What have we been up to? This past week, I just came off of going to your birthday brunch. That was about it. Just cruising down south. That was it. Partying it up and then headed back home. Pretty decent weekend. Oh, my bad. Forgot to trim it off. So first.
What about you, Swerve? Nate, you
festival
know
of the year.
about phones and this podcast.
I was never told the rules about phones and podcasts, but I
Don't
keep my
let
phone
your
on
phone
silent
make
anyway.
no damn beeping noise while we on the podcast.
Yeah, I forgot it was on.
No,
You
my phone's
watch
always on
either.
silent.
So, but that was about it. You know, I had a good time down south. That was it. Juno kept the traditions going for the year. You plan on running it back again next
The
year?
traditions.
What is it? This is about like third.
I don't
year,
know.
right?
A lot of
Third-
niggas had problems with in the group chat with that word traditions. I don't know why.
It's third annual. What you saying? What you
Third-
say?
This seems
not
like more
my
than
third
that.
one, bro. It's the fourth one.
See, fourth annual. So what are you on? So this tradition.
It was before. It was the year COVID dropped. When COVID dropped? 2020.
Yeah.
2020 we did it. I think we missed 1 year. I think the full COVID year
Messed it up.
messed it up and didn't happen every year since. So this is like the fourth one.
Yeah, nigga said you gotta switch it up.
I don't care what niggas say. niggas gonna come enjoy themselves every year, then say switch it up, right? For what?
Yeah, that's right.
If
Yeah.
if it ain't broken, why fix it?
I did notice the crowd might be getting a little bit older though.
What you mean?
That's what we want, nigga. Aren't you getting older? Nigga, the crowd is growing with your old ass.
No, he don't want.
No,
We want to get older. We don't want. We don't want the views to get older.
Yeah, we want the view. Yeah, we want to be stuck in time. Yeah,
Yeah.
So the crowd's getting a little bit older. So
Yeah, I just want young bitches.
You can say you can call it whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we just say
We prefer to say younger views.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say a nigga came in there, shirt fully tucked in.
Fully tucked.
Yeah, fully tucked. Like, come on, it's gonna.
Nigga coming in like Carlton.
Yeah, shit was hilarious.
What about you, Sor? What you did?
Same shit. Drove down to Palm Beach.
But that was the weekend before that. I ain't do
Was there a
nothing that
weekend
weekend
before
before that.
That's. If I ain't speak on that weekend 2 weekends ago, that weekend didn't even happen. What did I do 2 weekends ago? I don't know. That's a lost weekend. Sometimes I be thinking, why do I even like planning dates and going out on dinners and trips and all this other stuff? You don't even remember it.
That's what the
It's
What am I
good.
doing it for?
It gets even worse the older you get.
Yeah, that's what
because I'm like, I've been spending all, because you talking about fourth annual. I know we did it, and I know it was fun each of those times, but I can't tell you.
Yeah, each time.
Last time, okay, maybe I can remember last time, but the 2 times before that, waste of money because I don't even remember it happening.
It ain't about memories.
I know it
bro.
happened.
It's not about memories.
It's not about memories. What's it about?
It's about living in the moment, having a good time in the moment. Fuck the memories.
Okay, I guess if that's what you want to do, if that's what floats your boat, I guess. In the moment, I was having fun.
That's all you need.
But later on, when I'm looking at my bank statement and I'm like, was it really this fun?
It wasn't that expensive.
No, it wasn't. No, it was actually pretty good.
It's been getting cheaper and cheaper every year.
When more people come to get
senior citizen.
Senior citizen.
No, I feel like it was cheaper last year though.
As you get older, you know?
It was. Was it?
No, it was cheaper last year.
Yeah, it was.
Either the price of bottles went up or
inflation,
we had more people here this year.
Inflation.
Yeah, inflation for sure. They was talking about $1,300 for, how was it, 4 bottles?
5.
We had 6 bottles.
Yeah, we bought 5. Came with 1.
Did we finish all 6? 5?
All
6?
I was proud of y'all this year.
No, the Tito's, there was
got finished, bro. There was no Tito's left. Everything got finished.
Yeah, everything at the end.
I was proud of you guys. I thought I was going to let me down.
That's because every time the DJ was looking at our section talking about some Palm Beach, y'all not going to finish all them bottles. Who gets 6 bottles when they don't got enough people to finish all these bottles? And every time he said that, you started, shots, everybody, shots. You start passing out shots to people.
That nigga, fuck who you talking to, nigga?
Show some respect.
Show some motherfucking respect.
We'll leave here wrapped around the pole.
Well, go ahead.
How long are we going to be the representatives of Palm Beach? Every time I go out somewhere with my people, it's always, oh yeah, there goes Palm Beach right there.
I don't even know how motherfuckers know we from Palm Beach. I drove from Kissimmee. You drove from Tampa. Nate drove from Orlando. Ain't nobody was fucking Palm Beach natives.
Yeah, but all of us from Palm Beach though.
Yeah, I guess. And I'm like,
the DJ's from there too though. That's where.
Yeah, he knew. I think he knew Eddie. That's how he knew he was from Palm Beach.
Because he said he went to like Golden, the school Eddie went to though.
You know what school he went to?
Suncoast?
Suncoast, one of them shit, yeah.
Don't disrespect Eddie like that, all right? He's a smart guy.
Smart ass nothing to do it. I was just one of those badass schools. That shit was lit. Suncoast and Survivors.
Now, Survivors, I don't know about Survivors, though.
Well,
Survivors.
Bro, just
Survivors,
the name itself.
It was literally for the
these
Survivors.
niggas is fucking horrible people.
Survivors, there's levels. Because Suncoast, you got to be certain level of good to get into Suncoast. I mean, to get into Survivors. Suncoast is really, if the whole system gave up on you, you could rock out.
This is where you go.
Yeah, this
is where you go when nobody else cares.
Yeah.
I could have probably went to Suncoast because Survivor didn't accept me.
Because Survivor, it wasn't a behavioral school; it was more of a grade. Now Suncoast, you could be behavior. You could be fighting.
I guess I had bad behavior.
Yeah,
Survivor. I had poor behavior, but I was too smart. Because Survivor was for the dumb niggas.
What are these schools called?
Alternative
schools. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they didn't accept me when I applied. They was like, you too bad and you smart. You gonna fuck around and kill somebody over here.
You know what was dope about Survivor though? In order to pass, you had to take the FCAT. You had to take a mock FCAT before you could even take the real one. And their standards for the FCAT was higher than the regular FCAT. So if you pass theirs, you guaranteed to pass the real one. You get it? So it's kind of like they overtrained you.
And you get a regular diploma and everything?
You get a regular diploma and a genie. So they made you take your genie.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. That was the one thing about them. They gave you both because they made you. Because in order to get the GED, you had to do your X amount of hours and pass like a GED equivalent test, something like that. In order to get your diploma in Florida, you have to pass your FCAT. So they had some kind of thing where you had a combination of both. So they made you pass your FCAT and then you had to also pass the GED portions.
Listen, let me tell you guys something, right? A lot of niggas that we went to high school with that supposedly graduated high school, them niggas got certificate of completions.
I figured.
They didn't get high school diplomas.
But all I know is people that have GED and diplomas. All I know is once you get past high school, once you get into college, that's like the last time I ever see them ever ask for it again.
Yeah, because you can get into college with a GED.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if there was a difference.
There is no difference. That's why I don't understand why survivors is giving you both.
There's no difference when you're going to state college, but you're not gonna get into university all 4 years
with a GED
on a freshman year with a GED, unless you do hell of a job on the SCAT, whatever they call that shit. SAT. So
you could get into a state college and then transfer to a university with GED.
Yeah, you can, because they'll let you into state college, and once you graduate from a state college, every school in that state has to accept you. Or I know that's how it is in Florida.
Yeah, that's right. Once you test out of it. So yeah, you was right, because you did have to go do. You wouldn't be able to go to university straight. He's right. I remember that would be one of the equivalents. That you have to go to like a state one or a PVCC. Like he's right on that part. But it was dope, man. Those schools did a lot, and I remember it just became so popular. They had such a high graduation rate. It just became like a money grab, though. They had so much nonprofits involved in it. And I remember students would do good. You get free tickets to the football games because the Dolphins were handing out tickets. And before long, they stopped giving those incentives, and the principal was handing out to his friends. But he ended up getting the school stripped from him because, there's a lot of embezzlement and taking money off of, bribery and shit like that.
But the students didn't have to pay to go to the school.
No. But, when you actually have a program that's actually successful, and you're taking bad kids and they're graduating, like I said, they're having higher test scores than kids at the other schools.
Is that school still open?
I think the county ended up taking over it after a couple of years, and after they ended up zeroing and getting rid of it. Or turning it to like another bar in the boy, what I'm saying, but yeah, after they took it from the principal. But he was getting praise at first, but you fly too close to the sun. They had to crack the books on my guy.
What happens when you fly too close to the sun?
You get burnt, you burn your wings, you fall, you die.
All right, just checking. You know what that's from?
What was that, Icarus or something like that, right?
Good job. Just checking.
Who's Icarus?
The guy that flew too close to the sun.
Yeah.
Burned his wings.
Oh, Greek mythology?
Yeah.
Okay.
All that shit they make us love over here. I fuck with Greek mythology.
I don't.
The stories are cool.
Anytime somebody say, "Hey, let's go take a trip," and they mention any type of place in Greece, Greek, or Europe or something, I'd be like, "Nah, bro, I want to do some nigga shit." All right.
I'm with some nigga shit. But I just like the stories as far as the Greek mythology. So them shits are dope.
Hercules.
And what's crazy is exactly. What's crazy is there's all African versions of those as well, though. But we didn't learn that because we didn't brought up in that part of the world. But all the Greek ones are pretty dope.
Nigga, nobody learned that in any part of the world other than Africa.
Yeah.
But it's still a lot, though. The fact that there's the same equivalent, the same thing that we have, there's their version of it.
Yeah, but did you find out that their shit was written?
Their version up from the African version?
They're all the same shit. Like Bible says. Yeah, they all.
It's the thing, You'll hear that,
yeah.
But then you'll find out that the African ones were written like 300 years before the European ones.
Yeah, the
shit is so. What that tell you?
Yeah.
Here's one thing I realized, though.
What you realize?
What happens is people lose so much after a while. A loser loses so much, his only tactic is to change his identity. And a winner gets to change the identity anyway, so the winner gets to make the rule. So if I win, I get to change my history however I want. But even losers, after losing for so long, if you don't pay attention, they'll lie. They'll change their whole backstory. They'll change the reason why they're losing.
Who you calling loser? Africa?
Anybody, just in general, like you're saying, it might have started in Africa, like you're saying, if you found out 3,000 years ago. But the reason we don't hear it so much is because the guys that are winning now
they're telling their story. Yeah, so now they're saying, so now we only know the Greek.
Exactly.
The Greek versions.
But what also happened is the niggas, after they lose for a while, they might lie and say, well, we were the original ones. Are they jacking from us? I'm like, well, what else would you say?
Yeah, but you said what else would you say? But we already know the original story.
We do happen. I'm just saying, but I'm just seeing it happen in real time. As you can see, like if you go online, you see some of these guys talking about we're also Native Americans. They're hijacking the whole Black American story.
How convenient.
It happens in real time. You see, I'm saying, just like everyone want to say they're the real Jews. You know what I'm saying? Everyone to be the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. So, even though the actual Jews that are there aren't actually the real Jews, though, that's for sure.
Who's the real Jews?
I don't know who's the real one, but under the ones that are in charge now, they do their DNA tests. They're like Ashkenazi, so that's like a Western one. That wasn't the original ones. So the ones that are original should be from, segments of Africa and shit.
Those are the ones that's in that room making people suck dick for movies, right?
The ones that's running now?
Yeah, the Ashkenazi. That's what you said last episode, right? You said it was the gay Jews running shit.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're just European Jews running shit. That's those that run shit. But just the white Jews, just in general. I'm just saying,
because people be saying Jews run shit, but you gotta be more specific. Not the Kyrie Jews.
Yeah, not the Kyrie Jews, but exactly.
The Kyrie Jews ain't running shit.
Nah, the black Jews are running shit. In fact, they only recognize themselves as the Jews. The other Jews don't even recognize them. Either way, what you been up to, Judo?
Nothing really, bro. Just celebrated my birthday this past weekend. This past Saturday was my actual birthday, which was amazing because usually when I go to brunch, it's not actually my birthday. It's like a couple days after or something like that. But it actually fell on Sunday this year. That's why I was like, I have to go this year. And you
grew up celebrating your birthdays. I didn't grow up celebrating birthdays. Don't really mean nothing to me. So
no, I didn't start celebrating my birthday until 2020 when I did the first brunch. That's why I just continued going to the same spot or the same party.
It's simple.
Because I never had a birthday party growing up or anything like that, or like
None of that.
But this year I had an actually great time. I had a great time. I got gifts this time. First time getting gifts. I got gifts, all types of shit, bro.
You didn't say you wanted gifts. Now you say you want gifts. That's what we got to do. We got to bring back the real birthdays. Bring gifts too, though. That's what we got to put in the
How are we talking about you talking about bringing it back, and you just said you never had a real birthday. When did anybody give you gifts?
So yeah, would bring it back to Nate's childhood. We just show up with nothing on his, and when he shows up to ours, like, make sure you got something, nigga.
Just like the old days.
Just like the right at home, nostalgic.
Yeah, but this year I had a great time, bro. It's been a good birthday. Nigga hit the big 3-7. Big seven. That's that Burna Boy, if y'all don't know.
So actually right now you're 38.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain to my wife in the car.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
I was trying,
remember, okay, but did you guys see the thing I sent y'all on your phones?
Yes, bro. And it makes 100%
It makes sense when she explains it, right? I think I was just explaining it wrong.
Yeah.
What was it?
Get
the fuck out of here.
Swear, you're not that articulate.
Yeah, that's what it is. But in my head,
when she said it,
in my head, I'm right.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. I gotta send you the video. I gotta send the video.
I was trying to explain to my wife that I'm actually 38 or whatever, and I was trying to get it. I was already high, so I
think, and you know what? And I think when I was explaining it to y'all, I was high.
Yeah, and I was like,
so you can't explain that. You can't explain that thing when you're high.
Yeah, you gotta be so. We gotta be two sober people,
or you gotta be high in order to get it. Sometimes the information, you're not in the right wavelength to receive the information.
That information needs to be delivered and received by sober people.
Yeah, it makes 100% sense, but I couldn't explain it to my wife how I'm really 38.
Hey,
this is my 30. I just completed my 38th year or 37th, whatever it is, and I'm trying to explain it. I can't explain that shit for nothing, bro.
Fucked up.
But that was my weekend. High, drunk, partying, having a good time. not having responsibilities for 12 hours. Was it 12?
That went back home the same day, right?
Yeah, we dropped the. I'm thinking of when we dropped the baby off. We dropped the baby off the day before at night. So I had a good 16, 17, 18 hours of no responsibilities. My wife don't understand how I could just cut that shit off.
What you mean?
How I can just cut off responsibilities and not think about that shit at all.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
You
I
with
think that's a
kids?
woman. I think that's a woman.
Women
thing.
can't do that, bro.
Yeah, they're
No,
too.
not with kids, of course.
I
they
just
can't.
be like, chill. Just let it be. Even with this puppy we just got, this my wife's always yelling at this puppy. I'm like, bro, what are you yelling at this puppy for? He don't even understand you. Just let my dog live.
So that was my weekend. It's been amazing. As you can
Did I
tell,
send you the
today
video, Nate?
I'm still high.
Still going.
Still
Nate, you
going.
got those you working on those gummies?
I haven't made them yet. Juno should still have some, right?
You talking to Nate or me?
Nate said he was gonna make some gummies with his.
We'll see.
I haven't made them yet. Juno, you still have yours?
I still have some gummies here. I ate one today. Right before we started.
We in there.
Get me in the mood.
Consider these
Pause.
absurdities.
Please
Yeah,
pause.
What was it?
Like you said, get me in the mood.
Hey, you supposed to, hey, yo.
Hey yo.
But let me see. We got any questions of the week?
I don't believe so.
Let me see. I got a question of the week. What's the best birthday gift you have ever received?
I have 3 best birthday gifts, and I have them in order because I had one that was the best, and then one overtook it, and then another one overtook that. My first one, that was my favorite birthday gift, was my little sister got me, because she knows I love gummy bears. She went to the grocery store and bought like a whole sachet, like a trash bag full of gummy bears. And I seen that she threw it on the bed when I got home from work. I was working security at the time. I got home, seen that bag of gummy bears. I almost had a heart attack. I was like, what?
Which swerve was this?
Which swerve was this? How many swerves are there? How many swerves do you know?
Is this 200 and something pound swerve?
No, this was after.
Or 450?
No, this is after.
450,
This is-
500 swerve.
This is post high school swerve for sure.
Okay. So that's okay. She could do that with. But if
Yeah,
it was that other
Yeah,
swerve,
not
nigga,
fast swerve.
that's a violation.
Committing a crime, huh?
And then the next gift was actually from my wife's mom.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, I forgot what year it was, but it was when the tablets were popular. She got me a tablet. I was like, oh, this is the greatest gift I ever got. And then my wife threw me a surprise birthday party. Then I'll say like, oh, that's the best gift I ever had, because I ain't never had a birthday party. So I would say, yeah, for sure. Surprise birthday party, best gift I ever got.
What about you, Nate?
Best gift I ever had from a guy that didn't have that much gifts. My first would be
You don't got to do all three like swerve. We know it's been a hard life for you.
Yeah, one and done, bro.
just hard. One of my birthdays I did well, matter of fact, here's the one I had my favorite one I was saying was like 2 years ago. My first one when I tried when I had my first edible, and I went to a resort in Lauderdale.
What's the gift? Because you bought the
The
edible.
resort.
The trip.
Third trip, yeah, it was my wife's idea. Pelican Bay Resort, right on the beach. Like,
I like how you said idea. I like how you said idea.
what do you mean? It's the idea. So she made this plan out, get the resort out there. So I never out there. So it's right on the beach. So like right when you open up to, you can see right there when you wake up. It's kind of like the same view of like when you wake up on a cruise ship, you see nothing but sea.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're on a couple feet up, the same view. The shit's fucking immaculate, and you're right there on the beach. and then that's my first time even having first time I ever got high. Basically, on what's name took me edible, man.
So this was 2 years ago, and then you never
years
look
ago.
back.
I'll never look back. Life
The greatest day of your life.
So that easily sent me the course I am now. That was like what's the name point, dog?
You know, a canon event.
That's a canon event in my life.
Yeah.
That 2 years ago.
So now when you become heavy into the heroin and meth, you can look back and say, I remember when it first started.
Nah, you know what, it was big for me because you know how we grew up, you know, very unemotional, this, that, and that. So I like, you know, I it's kind of like, you know, outside of just, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I know like first time I got when I got Zoodoo, first time I was like, you're actually feeling feelings.
Yeah. Oh, so this is the first. Okay, so Nate, 2 years ago was the first time you actually felt love.
Not love alone. I'm talking about all the other feelings. You know, you have love, but just in general, there's plenty of feelings you don't feel. You know what I'm saying? Just because just how you're born, operated, you just suppress this and everything. This is the first time where
I didn't. I know what you. Listen, I wasn't born.
Juno, if you've never taken, I wasn't raised like y'all niggas. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you're the baby of the family, so that's one.
Yeah, I'm just saying I wasn't raised like y'all niggas, so I can't relate to this shit y'all niggas talking about. Y'all wasn't loved as children.
He's the baby. The baby always gets the fucking. They don't really have an experience with adults. So who are parents? They get whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck does he know? What hard life would he know? You're the baby of the family. That's how it is.
Yeah.
But everyone else knows. It's different. Your parents are training on you. They don't know any better just yet. By the time they get to the baby, they don't give a damn. They just let them rock. And then you got your other siblings to kick in, so it's different though. But either way, you get what were you saying, Sorb? You said you get what I'm saying?
I forgot what I was going to say.
Nah, he wasn't. He didn't say he got what you were saying, Nate. Don't try to put that on my dog. Pause.
Oh no, I was going to say I do know what you're saying. Juno wouldn't know because he's never taken Molly before. The feeling you have when you take Molly or like mushrooms.
Mushrooms for sure.
Mushrooms, but Molly. If you never take Molly, Molly's an upgrade, like an extra boost of mushroom.
It's like your feelings are
unlocked, and you're like.
I don't know. Juno don't get what I'm saying. It's just fucking dope. They're there.
Your feelings are unlocked.
You just
unlocked
put behind a wall.
That's that seventh sense.
You probably don't think about it. Yeah, when you unlock that bitch, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, you didn't even know these feelings was here. Like, what is this feeling? Like, I feel like I want to touch everything. Like, you know that what was that movie where they wanted to where dude got high and he kept on wanting to touch the furry wall?
Yeah, the shit like that. But it's like I had like 20 almost 30 years worth of feelings. So like it's like oof.
You had 20 years of feelings built up inside you. You had to release. Pause.
You had to release.
So you didn't have to release, but you just are saying you just reassess everything, rethink everything. It's just a crazier.
That's why you don't believe in therapy. You're like, who the fuck need therapy when there's drugs?
Exactly.
You know what it is? I like how I waited this long to even experiment to try the drugs because I got to experience my first half of my life completely on the other end. You know, looking at the other drug addicts, you're like, oh, look at these guys. They're taking the coward's way out, this, that, and third. Now I get to say, like, oh, okay, I can see.
Now I see.
I can see on both. I can see on both ends, though. It's not like I'm just unbiased. You know what I'm saying? I can see the.
So you can, would you look at yourself and say that you're taking the coward's way out? Because someone could say that these drugs. Someone could say that these drugs that you're using is that you're using them to block another feeling
or escape reality.
Something. Escape reality.
Maybe that's for some people. It might be they might to escape feelings.
You're above, but you're above that though.
But I didn't
you're
have
too
feelings.
Smart for that.
I didn't have feelings before. This is how I tap into feelings. If I want to go back into not having feelings, I'll take it to the same. So, but it's not you're above that. I can see how shit.
It's different when you're living a good life and you're high.
Exactly.
I think it's a different feeling, bro.
What's a good life though? Because some people would say if you're high, you're living a good life.
That's true.
No, I'm talking about. In reality.
What do you mean reality?
Because being high takes you out of this reality. Be honest. Yeah. It takes you out of this reality.
Mm-hmm.
And but when you have a horrible reality, you go back and you're like, shit, I want to be high again.
Yeah, it's a different reality.
But us as adults, as grown-ups, we get high into that other reality and we come back and we like, it ain't too bad over here.
Speak for yourself.
It ain't bad over here. We good.
Yeah, I'd be in my living room, be like, nigga, this is the life.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You get to sit back like I'm pretty proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to sit back and you be in the moment and enjoy the moment. You know,
Bro, those basers on the streets of Philadelphia, they feel the same way. After they hit that crack rock, and they just laid on the concrete for a couple of hours, they say, the good life.
And sometimes I think about that when I see kids that are like cart hopping, going from state to state, just living off the system. I mean, living off they just completely disconnected with the capitalism. They're just living for free, living off the fat of land. Just I'm like, maybe we got life fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, but we got pride. You know, who knows how far you're going? You ain't got no pride, though. Pride and morals.
Is that what it is? Pride and morals. That's what's keeping us in the system.
I got a homeboy, like, he's always complaining, like, not complaining, he's always making fun of, like, Adam 22, because, you know, Adam 22 got his wife getting piped up, and I'm like, listen, I was like, this guy's getting paid billions, he don't care, he seems to be into it, like, nah, he's like, bro, it's got to be worse, these people are selling their soul. I was like, don't buy into that, though. Some people they're cool with shit. Don't think because we have morals, I mean, other people have them, saying it.
But what if he's cool with it because of the same reason why people take drugs, because they're just numb to it or trying to escape reality.
Or it could just be cool with it the same way, like, you don't like going to work today, but you have to go to work. That's their work. You're like, yeah, I don't like it as much, but it don't have to be different. It don't have to be that much. We like to believe that it's deeper because we have to justify our shit, but it don't have to be that much deeper than it. Like, yeah,
it don't have to be that much deeper. Because if he's making all the pause. He's making all that money.
It's not a pause. It's just ironic. I saying it won't go that. It ain't that deep. And you talking about her getting piped down with a BBC? It's crazy.
It ain't got to be that deep, but
that's what Adam said.
Yeah. Black dude said, "Nah, I got this, Playboy. Don't worry about this. I got this over here."
That nigga said he couldn't bone his wife for a week after that scene.
That's crazy. That's ridiculous.
Adam 22 is going full cuck mode, slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? Last time he dapped the dude that piped this girl, this after he seems like he's gonna go full cuck at some point.
How long do you think it is till he's sucking cock?
I don't.
Because his explanation is going to be like, well, I just did it, you know, just like waking up and go to work. It's just something I have to do.
That's exactly what it is. That he's going to be, and I think what happened is, but I think it's going to really piss off black folks. No one gets more mad than black folks. You know, we were concerned, I think you're timid. I'm like, listen, man, why this is, look at these Greek statues and all that shit. The white folks, this is just
I love the fact that black people get mad at homosexuality.
Yeah,
it's just something that we do. It's not. Yeah. It's weird because you think about it, you're like, why do I care what this guy's doing? But it's fun. It's funny. It's interesting. Playboi Carti, you seen Playboi Carti, what he got caught wearing recently?
Yeah, the bodysuit, the snap,
whole bodysuit, cheeks hanging out. I'm like, bro, you look like Tiana Taylor right now.
Why would he have that on?
You tell me. Why would he have that on?
Why he have that on, Nate? Was there some certain thing going on?
See, but that's what I was just talking about. Why do we care? But this is what we do.
You know, he's a celebrity, he's a rock star, and
that nigga had lace panties on, bro.
It wasn't panties. He had like
a
woman's bodysuit. It was like a romper, you know, like a onesie.
Okay,
that you snapping from underneath.
That you snap in the middle
underneath the balls. Yeah.
How's
he gonna use it? So he of course he's got a pee and stuff. So he just leaves it unsnap. He lets it swing.
That shit snapped.
Nah, that shit
snapped because if it was
snapped on him. That shit was snatched.
So you gonna tell me
that's what they say, snatched, right?
He gotta pull out the whole pants, unsnap it between the middle.
Nah, he leaves this shit unsnapped.
Nah, that shit snapped, bro.
He likes this shit. Listen, when you're a rock star, half the process of rock starring out is getting motherfuckers to talk crazy.
It's gay shit. That's what you're saying.
And all of this is gay shit. They're like, listen, you want to get the niggas all up, pretend to be gay, you get them every goddamn time.
Every time. It worked for Thugger.
Every goddamn time.
It worked for Thugger.
It's tried and true, though. Black folks, you gotta get them bad, throw some gay shit out there. You get them every damn time. So.
Work for Lil Nas. What if not Lil Nas come out straight?
I thought at first I could have believed it, but he's actually true. He pushed it to the limit. I believe he's gay for sure.
No, it don't. He could be like Adam 22. It's just something I got to do.
Nah,
I just got to do this to get the money.
That nigga is gay.
He's doing too much. Yeah, he doing even gay niggas like, yo, you doing a little too much. Yeah, they gotta be. Yeah, he's a little. So, you know, it makes sense. But yeah, even with him, Playboi Carti, you know, these are guys that are like, I want to say they're almost like industry plants in a sense. Like the industry create them, make their own little buzz. Got crazy following. You never hear these guys on the radio. Barely do any interviews. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were opposed to the idea of plants.
There are some plants. There are some. What happened in some industries? It's like they're like, this guy's an artist. We're gonna put a whole shitload of money behind him. We're gonna, and then after you're gonna, it works. There's some artists that have.
So you could understand how Cat Williams could believe that you could make a plant, right?
I mean,
just like Cardi could be a plant, then someone like Kevin Hart could be a plant, right?
Yeah, I didn't say. Yeah, I didn't say they go down. Here's what I mean. Like, I can believe that they can have like a whole thing from the thing. Yeah, just like you say. Yeah, they could be. Kevin Hart could be a plant.
There you go. That's all.
I don't believe it. I'm saying.
Sometimes you don't have to drag it on. Just be like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you got it.
Right. Yeah, anyone could be a plant.
Yeah.
Because the industry, they're gonna make themselves have a couple of guaranteed winners. You know what I'm saying? There's people who didn't get a chance to like. They might have lucked up on like a Drake, you know what I'm saying? Because he's signed through cash money, this, that, and the third. And they're like, hey, this guy's working. We'll put a whole bag behind them and bust down the check. But ultimately, you know what I'm saying? But some people actually just hard work. But there's some people. What I mean is the industry could make people harder than they have to be. And then after that, the crowd just follows along.
Yeah.
So well, speaking of hip hop, did you guys catch the Megan and Nikki beef back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
Nate probably listened to both of the tracks already.
I did listen to both of the tracks.
How do you feel about the tracks first? Meg and Nikki's track.
I wasn't even gonna listen to Meg's one. I was like, what she got to rap about? But Meg shit fucking go hard.
Meg shit is actually.
Meg shit go hard.
She got lyrics. She's actually has some type of substance behind what she had. She had something to say.
And then after that, and I see Nikki was responding all week. But I was respecting Nikki to kill it anyway. It's not like Miss Nikki's doing a little too much. She's responding. Then she drops the track. I hear the track. She going in like the first minute or so. She keep going in. Then she adding a little bit too much. She doing a little too much. The track should only be 2 minutes long. The track is 5 minutes long. She's using too much. She's just doing too much.
5 minutes long and not saying nothing.
Yeah, I mean, she says her verse during the 2 minutes are dope, but it's too much special effects. Everything she's doing, she's laying it on too thick. Her bars lyrically, she'll fucking tear up Meg easily, but she's doing every time she lands the punchline, she's doing in the other the other voice that she does. You know what I'm saying? So it just overproduced over what's name and like she.
It sounds too much. It sounds too Nicki Minaj-ish.
Exactly. It's too
not
more,
enough.
Yeah,
not enough.
This. Yeah, it's supposed to be this. Take off all that layering extra shit, all that thing at the end, and let the punchlines land.
Yeah, we need that shit aggressive. Time. Pause.
Exactly. And this is like her second time she lost a battle. She didn't learn nothing from when she lost from Remy. To me, this would have been perfect for her to body Meg and then bring up Remy's cheating thing and all that, because Remy clearly can't even respond right now. Perfect time to double the block and catch an older body and be like, I reign supreme. I'm like, fucking, I love it. The queen, she shines, but she just be losing.
She loses battles, but
she can out-rap her peers, but she can't out-win battles.
Okay, so
facts, true.
So his is not the first diss song. Nicki Minaj dropped the first diss song. So what's name hasn't responded to Nicki Minaj's diss song?
No, his was the first one.
His was not a diss song.
His was a song, and they asked her because she didn't name any names.
Yeah,
but when they asked her about it, she says that a hit dog will holler, and then Nicki Minaj started hollering.
Yeah,
but it wasn't a diss song.
Why is it not a diss? Because no name.
Because it wasn't. That whole song wasn't specifically made to
like
diss Nicki Minaj.
No, exactly.
It was she threw a shot. She threw a couple shots.
Yeah.
And Nicki responded with a diss track.
Yeah.
So now it's Megan's turn to respond with a diss track.
Because Nicki overpunched and his ended up being #1 record this past week. I won.
Without even having to fight.
Without even fight. I would even do a response. because I'm not gonna give Nikki a chance to clean it up again because she can clearly out-rap me. I'm gonna let you. I'll just say let the numbers lie. Because you're saying how she can't sound now. Bam, that she get her.
Because if it's a battle between tracks, then the Hiss's track is gonna be better than Nicki's track.
Correct, but if Nikki gets to come back again, you know what I'm saying? Nikki's a hit maker. Don't let her come back.
Nikki's still the greatest rapper. Nikki's still the greatest female rapper of all time.
Yeah, exactly. She could do a diss track and that shit end up actually charting. You don't want that to happen. So you just let her strike herself out this time around. Just don't diss her and just go about your business again.
Nikki's getting to that point where where your idols become jokes. They become a joke after long enough. No matter how great you are. Remember we was making fun of Jay-Z riding on his little banana boat with the helmet?
Yeah.
Like the shit's funny. Like y'all kept respect on a God's name.
Yeah. Well, yeah, what happens, you become you win for so long, you have to become a joke. You know what I'm saying? You a staple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Nikki's there. Long. She got her ass deflating on stage. She twerking, breaking her back, trying to twerk.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? You either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah. But she's still the GOAT. Her and Doja right behind her. If Nicki Minaj is Michael Jordan, Doja Cat is Kobe Bryant.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all heard what I just said. Listen, if Nicki Minaj,
Doja Cat does not get enough. Doja Cat is a pop artist, sir. Don't say that.
What is Nicki Minaj?
And she dabbles in rap. Nicki Minaj is a rapper who happens also to pop. Doja Cat raps, but she doesn't usually.
She doesn't do enough for you.
Not even she doesn't know. She came out as a rapper, and even her first song wasn't even rap. It was kind of like "Bitch, I'm a cow," kind of playing around. She really just mainly pop.
She got bars.
She's a rapper. She do have bars though, but she's not. I wouldn't put her the same thing because she's not really rapping. It's like Travis Scott.
How is she delivering these bars to you if she's not rapping?
Not the songs. The reason she's bigger, the songs aren't.
So you want more of the rapping songs, is what you're saying?
If you're gonna put her next to Nicki, of course. But if not, she's a pop artist. She's gonna be right there with The Weeknd. You know what I'm saying?
I think this discussion goes back to when Mos Def was talking about Drake, calling him a pop artist. But it doesn't pop just mean popular. If you're a rap, you want to be popular. Any rap song you put out that hits number one naturally becomes a pop song.
Mos Def was just hating.
Yeah, Mos Def was just hating. His old ass.
You could you could feel the hate, bro.
Yeah, I know he was hating.
In his voice, you could feel the hate in his voice.
Yeah, he was being very facetious when he was talking to that girl, but you could still get his point where he's trying to come from. He makes very pop. Even his like rap songs are very poppy. I love it.
Was Back to Back poppy?
Back to Back pop. That was one of the most poppy diss tracks I've ever heard in my life.
No, it wasn't.
Very poppy.
Yeah, it was definitely poppy.
For a diss track?
Yeah, definitely.
That's very poppy. The
Back
the
to Back?
alone. Yeah, Back to Back.
Poppy.
Popular
than Uchi Wally Wally?
Huh?
Wasn't Uchi Wally a diss track? Nas Uchi Wally?
No.
Uchi Wally Wally?
Yeah, I believe that was a diss track to Jay-Z.
That's a very poppy song too.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Back to Back is the most poppiest.
I don't know. When I think of diss tracks, I think of just like straight bars, no hook.
When you think of diss track, you know what you think of?
What's that?
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Yeah,
that's the first thing you think about when you hear diss track.
Some anger. Like, I got real beef with this guy, and I'm trying to let him know I'm not doing this just so I can get on the charts. I'm doing this so I can let this guy know I don't like him.
I don't think we're gonna get that again.
Not in real life. Well, a lot of these drill artists, they're making every track they make is a diss track. Yeah, but it's not really.
But we don't know who you beefing with.
Yeah,
that shit don't
it's
mean
just
nothing.
op music. It's just general op music. It's not really and we don't know these guys.
And they're not rappers, so they're not gonna respond to you.
Yeah.
In music form.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot your shit up.
Other beef in hip hop, you got your boy Finesse 2 times that has beef with all the bloggers. He has beef with academics. He has beef with is he 1090 Jake or 1080?
1090 Jake.
1090 Jake. He got a beef with a lot of bloggers that just be doing the stories on him.
Doing their job.
There's so much in their job. 1090 Jake's
What
job.
you mean it's not their job? They're media.
1090 Jake's job is to expose rappers who snitch. What a job. That's crazy.
That's my
and
job.
He has no
Nigga
respect.
snitching, I gotta let you know.
He has no respect if you're a legend or not. If you just got out, BG just got out. Nigga trying
so
to
what happened? He said that BG was snitching.
Anyone that's a rapper, he's trying to find out if you have paperwork on you, and trying to what's the name?
Paperwork, pretty meaning that you've cooperated with police.
Yeah. So he tried to say BG's, but I think in BG's case was that he had someone take a gun charge. So that's all. They all just agreed.
It's crazy to say somebody snitching or cooperated with the police after this dead man did 20 plus years in jail.
Exactly. Let me get out and get this money, bro. But 1090 Jake don't give a fuck.
That nigga still looking for that dirt.
If I'm gonna snitch the first year.
Jake don't
ain't gonna be no year if I'm snitching.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't even gonna do the time. I'm gonna do a couple time served.
And can you imagine? You just did all that just to now get back to get this bread, and here comes this fucking blog right here.
Fucking
slandering your name, dog. Fucking up your good name, dog. So that's the 90 Jake's whole thing. But he tries to expose people for snitching for whatever reason.
But what do you guys think of the new BG?
BG is how do I put this?
You mean music wise?
He is garbage.
Well, music wise is garbage. It's not of this era. But I'm talking about just like his personality, his demeanor.
I think something changed when he went to jail. I ain't never did no 20 years in jail, but I assume that it changes you. So I'm assuming the same guy he was in the 90s is not the same guy we know that we're seeing right now.
Turk seems to be the same nigga. Hot boy Turk.
How long he did?
He did about the same amount of time as BG. I think he did 8 years or some shit like that. BG only did 12.
Everybody's time in jail is not the same. You know, my 20 years might not be the same as your 20 years.
I mean, I don't think nothing happened to him that we would. I mean, he's a celebrity.
What that mean? He could have been holding somebody's pocket for 20 years.
Nah, man.
What holding someone's pocket mean?
You know, you're somebody
literally holding somebody's pocket.
Yeah, when you have somebody's bitch in prison,
you hold their pocket.
Yeah, you pull out your pocket like this, and
that's like their leash.
You got to grab onto my pocket
like a leash, exactly.
Like a leash, yeah.
Damn, jail culture is crazy.
Yeah, jail culture, bro.
Jail culture is fun. I mean, if you go down the YouTube rabbit hole on that shit is.
It's a great culture to be a part of if you're
what?
If you're, yeah.
Blasphemy.
It's
blasphemy.
Each time I hear about I can't blame a nigga for snitching. Like the rules, they should not be rules in prison, but the fact that there's rules in prison, that shit blows my mind away. You know, like
you're saying that there's people that thrive in jail.
Oh yeah.
That when they in jail, they're the top. They're like out. They're the head boss.
Yeah.
I've seen documentaries about
there's
Tyson being in jail, still moving drugs and getting hella good food, getting rich in jail.
Still getting women. Some niggas on that's their economy though. Some niggas never like
shit that they couldn't do outside that they running shit inside. Real bosses on the inside. Outside they bums.
That shit is fucking nuts.
That's crazy.
It's a predatory world. If you can fight, you got hands. Exactly. You got hands, or you big, you strong, or you got some backup in jail or in prison. I mean, you.
Yeah, it's really just mainly predatory too. Though, how much is how if you're willing to push your weight around, how much willing you're to do on people and spend money.
Now, if you come in and you're not the predator, you're the prey. Then you might be grabbing onto somebody's pockets, and you might come out looking a little strange like BG.
I don't think that happened. I don't think that happened to BG.
You never know.
He let his dreads run for a little too long. He had some funny looking glasses when he first came out. So of course, meme culture gonna roast his ass. And he rapped exactly like he just been rapping since back then. No growth. So that he kind of fell off that place. He just can't seem to get right with Cash Money. Like, I guess he was supposed to be part of Cash Money, but Baby didn't clear a check just yet, and he went to go talking crazy. And you don't get to talk shit about Baby and think you don't get paid. You gotta let the check clear first, bro.
I saw a little snippet where he did like a little track and he called Wayne a bitch.
Yeah, you fuck up. You ain't gonna get that check. Get the check from Baby first.
Yeah, then call him
start
a bitch.
calling names, dog. Chill the fuck out, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's how you just gotta know those are the people that are off limits, dog. Wayne and Drake over that Cash Money. Simple as that.
That's it.
You ain't fucking that bag up, but for whatever reason.
And Birdman's good for not paying somebody what he owe him.
Yeah, he's just now, changing his ways. Now you're cutting checks back for OP, but you want to talk too crazy too early.
Speaking of not paying people, did you guys hear about this 21 Savage being caught cheating in the game with Adin Ross?
Sad shit,
How was it? Why is it sad?
It's sad. The nigga is involved in the cheating, and he's want to act like he got caught cheating, and he want to act like he don't know what's going on.
It's sad shit because
they're friends.
It's sad shit and it's racist shit.
It's predatory shit.
Predatory
because
shit.
They're friends. Adin Ross and 21 Savage are friends.
Yeah, but like a white boy come in the hood, I'm gonna do him dirty. And that's
I know he got money.
Yeah.
So what happened? What actually happens? How was it? Who cheated?
What happened was, so Adin Ross is the streamer. He's doing his live stream. 21 Savage comes in with his boys, and they're about to gamble. They're gambling like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Playing a card game.
But some point in the game, I don't know if it was earlier in the game or towards the middle, he switches out the deck of cards, and his homeboy hands 21 a new deck of cards, and they're marked cards. And then later on in the stream, after he's already down like $400,000, after Adin Ross is already down $400,000, he notices the marks, and he starts showing the marks to 21. 21's acting like he's flabbergasted that this is going on.
People in the stream are saying this guy's cheating. They're watching him. So.
Yeah, people are telling Adin Ross like, he's cheating right now. You're seeing him give signals to the dude to take cards off the table when Adin Ross isn't looking.
Nothing worse than catching a thief, dog.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
and then the face they make when they trying to, I didn't know.
Well, one of them type of niggas that steal your shit and help you look for it.
Yeah.
It just.
Yeah.
My wife did that to me one time.
What she did?
So I had some headphones here, right? Like wired headphones. They're wired for just like backup, right? So she gives my wired headset to her sister, and she right she gives it to her sister, and then like 2 weeks later, I'm looking for my headphones, and I'm like, babe, I know I had some headphones here, and she's terrified. She don't want to tell me that she gave them away.
So she started looking.
So she's helped me look.
I know I see them somewhere around here.
That shit. Oh my God, bro. Then she confesses like 3 weeks later, like, babe,
that's crazy.
It's been
How long y'all was looking for them How long y'all was looking for them headphones for?
I was looking for them shits for a good 3 days, bro.
Jesus. How long was she looking for them for?
She helped me the first time, like for
10 minutes.
For like 20, 30 minutes, bro.
And then probably the next day, hold on, did you ever find those headphones? I thought I saw him, seen them somewhere.
Where's the box?
Yeah, man. So 21. I think they were saying like he lost how much? 2 million?
Oh no, that's a whole different story. Adin Ross was just getting finessed all week.
What the 2 million come from?
The 2 million came from Playboi Carti. He paid Playboi Carti $2 million. He gave him a sack of money, $2 million supposedly, $2 million cash in the bag, and a Ferrari
to come do an interview.
On his stream.
The interview's supposed to be like 2-3 hours.
Dude stayed for like 6 minutes and left.
Yeah, they just be trying this white boy.
Trying the white boy took all his cash, and what's crazy about it is because he got a lot of friends in the industry. So Kai Cenat, Soulja Boy, 21, they're all calling him because they're watching the stream live. So they're seeing this dude just get robbed of $2 million live as it's happening.
So
they're
they
friends.
all them boys say, hey, let me go ahead and do a stream with you, bro. Let me go ahead and do a stream. Every rapper calls us, let me go. You paying niggas $2 million for 5 minutes? Oh yeah. I gotta pull up on you.
I'm pulling up.
So Playboi Carti is the first one to rob him. 21 came with the robbery.
I think the 21 card game happened first.
No, I think it was what's name first.
No way. So you're saying 21 witnessed him get robbed and then try to rob him again in the card game?
I believe so.
Nah, the card game was first. The card game had to be first.
Niggas is savages.
That's crazy. That's really a savage.
Academics, I can't lie. Rap gets Adin as a big lick right now. And he's like, I can't lie. I can't. It's because I'm white. He admitted.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, these niggas is racist.
Yeah, because they're not gonna try nobody else like that.
Shit is wild. Y'all straight side. And now 21 talking about, now come to the hood, we'll make it back up to you. Shit like that. Like, bro, you look crazy right now.
Yeah, Nate used to get the little kids in the neighborhood like that, go rob them for their Pokemon cards.
Nah, man. 21 is too big. He's too big of a figure for him to be trying to steal from the. You risking real money on a blowout like that.
On camera.
On camera, brands who might want to back up from you.
But the Playboi Carti thing, how does that work? Because I paid you for an interview. You was there for 6 minutes and then you left. Is that really a robbery?
That shit is still. I mean, you gonna try to enforce it? You gonna try to sue? Do you have it in contract? It probably was just something. Last minute no contract pull up
a damn bag.
Strong arm his ass. Yeah, I'm out. Nigga, go ahead and prove it.
Yeah, what you want to do?
And they tried him, though. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's guys like Whack 100 in the game.
The enforcers.
Because the hip hop game is so predatory. It's so much shit like this happening. Motherfuckers just get one over on you. You need you might need a gang member. Like, go ahead and handle my business for me because these guys will rip me off, and every now and then we can rip people off as well. Just part of the game. I seen Boosie saying like he went down a couple weeks back and promoter paid him he's supposed to pay him on his back end. He get him like 10% of it. Like, I'm gonna go get him out of the night. And then the night he finished performing, that nigga, I go out the side door type shit. Like, yeah, man, them niggas got me down there, man. I don't like that shit, man. So, you know how it is. So, hip hop game's very dirty. But yeah, that Adin Ross definitely took an L right there, bro.
And it's the rappers that was calling them up, like while after it happened, like, yo, bro, I just seen what happened. You okay? I'm like, what are you asking him if he's okay for? How are you supposed to answer that? You okay? I just got robbed of $2 million.
Them streamers make a different kind of check anyway. So
yeah, they getting money. So that $2 million ain't shit.
He told 21, bro, that $2 million I just lost, we're gonna make that back easily. Me and you, we can make that back easily.
They can make it back easily.
And they probably plot this whole shit out.
Yeah, some people was saying that the whole thing was just publicity. Come in, because now everybody's focused on Adin Ross right now. Niggas getting robbed left and right.
That shit's hilarious, though. I mean, I feel bad for him, though.
Another thing I saw this one was strange, for me at least. Seeing the way Killer Mike act winning a Grammy.
What do you mean? Y'all niggas ain't been watching Killer Mike? Killer Mike been on that.
No, but Killer Mike's hey, we black. We don't need the approval of any other group.
Everybody says that, but the Grammys get every rapper that says that. I don't go to the Grammys. That shit don't mean nothing. As soon as they get one, them motherfuckers go on that stage.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The way Killer Mike was acting, bro, it like.
You would have thought he's supposed to spit on that Grammy.
Exactly, bro.
There's something about that Grammy, the way they do so much Legends dirty that everyone says, "Oh, I don't give a fuck. I didn't work for you." Like, you remember?
Yeah, we need to have our own shit. Why do we need their approval for?
Until they
give you one. That's probably why they gave it to him, because he was such a loud voice. They need him to shut up. It's like, we need this Killer Mike guy to shut up.
Because they try a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z got Grammys. So remember Jay-Z don't even show up to award shows.
Yeah, but he showed up to this one, right?
But he shows up to the Grammys. He always shows up to the Grammys. That's how powerful the Grammys is.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when he wasn't getting them, they wouldn't show up. Simple as that. But
yeah,
as you can see, he shows up. Yeah, simple as that. So out of all the award shows, for some reason, the Grammys is a different kind of level because also when you win on your bag, automatically is supposed to shoot up tremendously. Your booking fees, you know what I'm saying? And people just go around. So maybe for that reason. But as much as everyone pretends like they're gonna, I don't give a fuck about the Grammys, is that and third. And these motherfuckers, every time they come around, they be right there to accept that fucking Grammy. Though. Niggas don't stub the Grammys.
Yeah, for sure. Jay-Z got on the stage and he made a speech. Except, what did he get? It was like a Lifetime Achievement Award or some type
like
of
a humanitarian type of
humanitarian.
Dr.
But he used his time to talk about how the Grammy, whoever decides who wins these awards, it's rigged or something. I don't know what he was saying, but he's saying, why is it that his wife has the most Grammys of anyone, but still hasn't won Album of the Year?
What's that got to do with anything?
That's what I say. He's like, it doesn't make sense, even by your own metrics. It doesn't make sense. I was like, yeah, it does make sense. It makes plenty of sense.
Be happy you got multiple. This motherfuckers are none in their career. This nigga got some nerves. That's what they got said.
Beyonce got 32 Grammys, but not one Album of the Year. That just means...
that's the thing. Like, she would get multiple Grammys in 1 year from one album.
Yeah, but that somebody else wins Album of the Year,
and someone else wins Album of the Year.
That is kind of enthralling. Yeah,
how you get me
that right there?
How I got 3 tracks on my album that win Grammys?
Yeah, best feature, best
and
single.
It's not the best Album of the Year.
Yeah, that part.
Jay-Z's onto something, bro.
Don't play
a lot of people.
Mine, all right? Don't play. It don't matter because he always leverages. A lot of his awards, I can't say they're genuinely his because when they stopped going to award shows,
that's how you get it.
They started forcing people to give him awards.
You got to campaign for yourself.
To me, I was like, I can't say he got all of his awards. I can't say all of his are required because they won't show up to shows without getting one. So it kind of.
So you think if Beyonce, I don't know how many more albums Beyonce is going to put out, but she puts out at least 2 more albums. One of those is going to get Album of the Year.
I'm sure of it now.
Yeah. They have no choice now.
Yeah, that's how it works with them.
Yeah,
they get what's theirs. The card is.
Sometimes you have to campaign for yourself, just like Kanye. Kanye started complaining about not getting the Grammys, and then he started getting showered with Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
Dame Lillard was complaining about not getting All-Star votes. Now this nigga All-Star every year, ever since he started campaigning. Sometimes you gotta let people know what you want for them to give it to you.
Now, what do y'all say about this? Now, Rapper of the Year, Album of the Year, he got a couple of different stuff, and Killer Mike is 45, I believe.
He won Rap Album of the Year?
Mm-hmm.
Album of the Year, Single of the Year, and Best Rap Performance or Solo Rap Performance.
How do y'all feel when y'all say rappers can't blow up at 41 and to be that old and getting that?
I don't know. I don't know if that means anything because that's what makes me question the Academy. Like, why did he get the awards? Because I listened to Her Loss, and I listened.
That Killer Mike album was fire.
What is it?
Her Loss is fucking fire though. That was a very hard pick though, because because that Travis Scott could have easily got one. They're like, what are you basing it off of? Because
that's what I want to know. What are you going
fire,
off of?
Yeah, those are all fire albums. Like that, Her Loss is a solid album all the way through. But
who made Her Loss?
That's the
Drake and 21.
Oh,
their album. That shit was.
Yeah, I don't listen to hip hop no more, bro.
Oh, you out of touch. That album was fire. So that's how the 21 album was gonna be good. Just he killed it so much on that album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, his solo album was gonna be fire. And looking, behold, that's just taking. It's killing everything right now.
I really just made a Drake playlist recently, and I'm going through like each album and taking like my favorite songs off of each album. Her Loss probably had like most of the album on that playlist.
That shit is that fucking phenomenal. That album. So that album was dope. But the Nas also had a killer.
King's Disease 3.
Because some people are still making like full albums that like I don't know if you got to be zooted to hear it, but some people are making there's some fire music right now.
But listen, have you ever even listened to that album?
Who?
Killer Mike's album.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. That's
when it came out?
Phenomenal. Yeah, when it came out.
I know a lot of people saying they never even heard of this album.
Yeah, he got a track with Even Bodied Andre 3000 on there. This nigga's rapping. It's a solid album.
He bodied the flute.
Nah, this was Andre actually rapping at the time. So the Killer Mike, the album is a solid album. So that's something like. So if you're doing it just on full album in entirety, I would say it'd probably go up against the Nas. But I was like, as far as popularity, it's hard to pick, dog. You know what I'm saying? If you do
that's
live
why I need to know what. That's why I need to know what are they judging. What are they judging it off of? Because I didn't listen to the whole album, but I saw the single. Was it Scientists and Engineers? And I went and listened to that track, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know if this is it. This is not the one. This is the best rap single of the year.
Oh yeah, see, then there's that exactly. Yeah.
This is not the best rap single of the year.
Well, as you guys know, Killer Mike, as much as he's pro-black and everything else, don't forget who makes Killer Mike popular, who buys Killer Mike CDs. Killer Mike's biggest fan base are white people.
So that's why when I saw the title of the track, Scientists and Engineers, I was like, okay, maybe he's saying some woke shit or something that the people in the academy probably was like, oh, okay, he's actually got a cool mess. You know, the same reason why they give Kendrick all these awards, because he's saying shit. He's different. He's different from the gangster rap and the drill Kendrick, that we're listening to right now.
Well, Kendrick, I might say niggas listen to Kendrick. See, niggas and white folks listen to Kendrick. But Killer Mike, I don't know. I don't know how much niggas listen to Killer Mike, because a lot of his fan base is, you got niggas that are hip hop purists, I'm sure, but a lot of his fan base comes from his rap duo, him and
White
the
dude.
Jewels.
Yeah, Run the
Jewels. And the motherfuckers rap their ass off, but it's kind of like it's rap. If you're not really into it, you know, shit like that. So that's where Killer Mike. So y'all got to think these white folks are allowing hip hop to shine again. Real rap.
Remember, I swear, if you remember when Nate tried to argue with me about Killer Mike being the best Southern artist,
he said Killer Mike was the best Southern artist.
Yeah,
I don't remember that one.
Is he?
That's what you believe?
He's one of the best lyrically. Yeah, he is one of the best lyrically.
Remember, he was arguing with me about it, and then he took it to Twitter, and Killer Mike told him he wasn't the best.
Nah, man.
You forgot?
Mike, he didn't say he wasn't the best. Killer Mike is from a different era, so Killer Mike paid homage to... That did happen, though. That did happen. Killer Mike said he was...
That's crazy. He actually responded to your tweet?
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Cause I was telling him Brad Jordan...
And I was like,
is the best Southern rapper ever.
Yeah, he has a lot.
He came with Killer Mike, making a big deal about it. Took it to Twitter. Killer Mike had to tell him Juno is right.
You know, Nate. Nate wants to be different. Nate likes to go against the grain.
No, I wasn't going against the grain. You know, he got to be humble. This dude just this bottle under 2000. You know what I'm saying? This guy. Sometimes you don't want to make.
This is a new era. Niggas ain't got to be humble. Nigga asked LeBron who's the GOAT. He said, I'm the GOAT.
Yeah, but this was years ago. Now that he don't want his Grammys, he probably ain't gonna say it anymore. You know what I'm saying? But this is years ago Drew was talking about. But yeah, so it's a solid album, man. Killer Mike, yeah, he cleaned up at the Grammys. So.
Yeah, lyrically he might be like one of the best in the South, but I don't even think of his name because I don't listen to his music.
Exactly.
Which one of y'all niggas was looking for Drake nude leaks online?
You got me. You got me, cuz. You got me, cuz. Nigga. I'm at work, and then dude I work with, Juan Pablo, comes to the back. Hey, bro. He said, bro. He said, bro, you heard about the Drake leaks? I was like, Drake leaks? What happened? He had a mixtape or something leak out or something? He's like, no, the video. I said, video? I ain't seen no video. He started scrolling through his phone for like a good minute. He couldn't find nothing. I was like, bro, I don't think you need to be searching this stuff on your phone, bro. Just let it go. If you have to look for it for that long, it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
You don't need to see Drake meet that bad, bro.
That as soon as I heard the news that day, I said, let me go ahead and be offline today, because I know this shit's probably gonna be everywhere. Let me go ahead and not click on anything so I don't see no what's the name and
niggas leaking their own sex tapes and shit.
Who knows? But luckily it didn't come across my feed. I seen a comedian making fun of him trying to make it. I think Ryan Davis had a blurred out version. I'm like, bro, why we gotta see your fucking, niggas anything for clout, nah. Anything for clout, nah. It's crazy. So Who's to say? You wouldn't know if these artists probably leaked their own shit.
I'm sure. Anything for clout.
Yep.
Speaking of clout, did you guys see these new Apple headsets? The VR shit?
Yeah, they take it
Oh,
over.
yeah,
How you like an advertising for all that? Because
It looks good, bro. I wanted to drop the 3 bands.
No way.
Yeah, that shit.
I just can't do it.
The bubble shit that cover your whole head?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the goggles. Yeah.
They look like skiing goggles and shit. Bruh, 3 bands?
So what's the difference between that and the Oculus that you already got?
Well, they say it's way better, more.
They say this one, it like tracks your eyes.
Yeah,
You don't need
level.
no remotes because
Oh yeah, I did see a dude on a bus and he was just typing shit in the air.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that shit's a different reality. Like, we already know when Apple do that shit, they do it properly.
Yeah.
But the fact that this shit costs $3,000 and it's on your face and you're not really paying attention to what's going on around you when you're wearing them.
No,
Nigga, that's what you're supposed. What you think VR is, bro? You're not supposed to pay attention to what's going on around you. Nigga, you in your VR.
Yeah, you can walk through. You're not gonna run into a wall. You can still.
You don't have an Oculus, Swerve?
No, I don't have no Oculus.
No, it's not like an Oculus. An Oculus, you can't see shit in the background. This thing right here, you're able to go outside with. You're able to drive a car with it on.
But still, you're not focusing 100% on everything that's going around you with these things on.
This one, it's apparently you're supposed to be able to. It's supposed to be like an augmented reality. It's like
yeah, I know. I saw what it looked like. It's kind of like there's screens in front of you, but you can still see like the trees and everything else.
Yeah, and if you're walking, apparently it's supposed to like this is supposed to be next level. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you ever seen the movie Free Guy?
I've heard of it. I didn't get to see it, but same thing with the ads and all that.
No, it's like a video. It's like a video game
movie. That's what I'm saying. But what is it? He had pop-ups.
Yeah, it's like everything. You put the glasses on, and then it's like a whole different world.
Okay.
Augmented world. Like you can walk into stores and see. I don't know. It's just like the AR shit that they're doing right now. Just
that's how the metaverse is supposed to be. But they never got off the ground. But you know, Apple. I was thinking, yeah, if you could get it, it's just how can you justify them $3,000? You'd have to try to do YouTube videos on that shit all day long or some shit.
Yeah, $3,000 is crazy.
Put it on the credit card, do a bunch of content with it, maybe return it within 30 days. If not, hopefully the content picks up.
Yeah, justifying because
because
you're not making money off of it unless you can. How can you make money
unless
off?
You can rent that shit out to people for a couple hours.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like motherfuckers don't have nothing else to do with their money.
Yeah, bro. If you got that shit, I don't know. I can't justify it. I don't see it
because it's a new. Because you can't say that there's this new program on it that I know that I want that I can actually use on a day-to-day basis. You're buying this just because it looks cool and you're gonna test it out, play around with it, and see if you like it. See if there's something that you could do with it. A lot of people got them Oculuses and that shit's just sitting on their shelf right now. Ain't been touched since.
I haven't turned my shit on it at least a year.
You turn it on. You haven't turned it on in a year?
I have not.
How much that Oculus cost?
I think I got it for $200, like $212.
$200 is not a crazy price.
Yeah, 3,000.
3,000, that's ridiculous.
Some people say it's gonna get better over time, but I don't know when this. Apple never really drops their prices. Just they say couriers just either pick up the slack and do some kind of promotion, but they're not usually in the price dropping game.
Yeah, they drop the price when the shit's like 3 generations old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not hoping that hoping it's not gonna go down, but maybe you're able to get AT&T or one of these companies gonna find some kind of reason where you could finance it. Because there's some crazy shit out there right now. So the Oculus.
I remember when cars used to cost $3,000.
They never did.
Yeah, they did. I bought cars for $3,000.
Yeah, the cars never really cost $3,000.
No, not new.
That's just what you had to spend.
Yeah, but the shit cost $3,000. I bought it for $3,000. It wasn't new. It was new to me though.
Yeah. It's different getting a brand new car, bro. like brand new, out the factory, at the straight off the line, bro, and then it comes directly to you.
I've done that twice.
Shit, you better than me. I ain't never did that. I mean, I got a new car, but
I swear, new like car, brand new car is a different feeling, bro. You know how Nate was talking about how he feel when he 2 years ago on them drugs?
Gummies, yeah, that's how it is with the new car.
That's how it is with the new car, bro.
You get high off the smell.
You like, this shit mine, nigga. This my shit.
You know, ain't no other cheeks ever sat in this seat.
But I don't know if it's like, well, you've gotten it from different people, you know, so you've done it from different dealerships. So I don't know. The Tesla experience is different.
Because they're making it fresh and then delivering it to you.
And not only that, they're not like a lot of dealerships. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of almost like especially if you got it in the COVID time, it's kind of like,
it's very automated.
Very automated, very hands off. Just go in, walk in, take your car, dip out, or we'll just drop it off to your house. So it's so damn.
You didn't have to go through the whole. When you go to a dealership of talking to people for hours and then all the paperwork, sitting there trying to.
Yeah, you don't do that with Tesla.
With Tesla, it's very much
you do that shit all through the app, bro.
Yeah.
And you literally just walk in, get your keys, and then they don't even walk you to the car.
They just tell you what.
They tell you where the car at. You go to the car.
Go get your shit.
And that's it. You just go if you want to test drive it first before you leave. Go ahead, but that's it. You don't have to do it. So their experience is completely different, way easier than an actual dealership.
It's even when you go test drive a Tesla, you go to like the mall and set up a test drive. They just literally give you the keys and tell you it's in the parking lot. You go test drive it, bring it back when you're ready. They don't even give you like you know how when you go to these other dealerships, you have to test drive the car with the
driver or the salesman.
With the salesman in the car.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the case with Tesla. The car's in the parking lot. This key will open the door. You just come back when you're ready.
The thing with Tesla is we ain't trying to sell you shit. Our salesmen
so
ain't
nonchalant.
You to buy none of that. Yeah. You came here to buy. These are the prices. They're not gonna lower the price for you. They'll haggle with you.
No haggling. The price is a price.
Price is a price.
We don't need to waste money on salesmen because we know you're gonna buy it. We know what you're here for.
Yeah, and that's the difference. Yeah. You know we're gonna trick you into getting that Tesla. You came there because you wanted to. So there's a difference.
Yeah, bro. So Swerve, I'm a pray to the people that you get that experience in your life.
Maybe one day. I do want to. After I pay off this car, eventually I'm gonna need another car. I was thinking I want a truck. Just owning a house, I'd be like, man, this shit sucks not owning a truck. All the shit that you want to do, shit you want to buy when you buy furniture, you got to go. I bought the weight set I had in the back, and I had to go rent a truck just to go pick up the weight set. The shit's right down the street.
Mm-hmm. You gotta get a Cybertruck, bro. Order it now. Put your $500 deposit. It won't be ready until like 2 years.
What's the Cybertruck? You talking about that new?
Yeah, the new truck Tesla got.
The one that's bulletproof?
Yeah.
That's what y'all getting next?
If I could get that shit like today, I would get it. Like if they'll give me one today, because I would make a shitload of money off of it.
Can you rent one on Turo or anything?
That's what I'm saying. I'll put that bitch right on Turo for like $300-$400 a day, and motherfuckers will pay that shit for that to get to test drive that Tesla around. Because you can't go right now to the Tesla warehouse or whatever, or the mall, and test drive one of those cars. So motherfuckers will pay a lot to have that shit to themselves for one day. So I'd make a killing off of that shit.
A fucking bulletproof car. Who they advertising this car to? Mobsters?
Niggas that need trucks.
Bulletproof trucks? I don't know anybody who need a bulletproof truck.
Depends where you stay at. Some niggas need a bulletproof truck where they stay at. Yeah. And they need to get yard work and shit done.
Combination.
I mean, if you're over there living in LA or Georgia, where there's all this constant break-ins and shit, It make perfect sense. It make perfect sense to have a bulletproof window. Shit, that's not
Is the windows bulletproof or is the car bulletproof?
the windows, I believe.
I think both.
I know for sure the car part. I seen somebody. Was it Adin Ross? I think he had one of those trucks, and then he had one of his dudes like try to throw like a bowling ball at it at the door, but he missed and it hit the window.
He did that.
Yeah, glass shattered.
Them boys got a different kind of bread they can waste on dumb shit.
They just got money, bro.
Money to blow.
You know they say niggas like Mr. Beast. He over here dropped. He said his videos cost like almost $2 million to produce.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Beast. He's got that's the most YouTuber. He got the most followers.
Oh.
So his videos do like 10 million each video easily. So he said yeah, he spent like $2 million to produce a video. He's always doing shit like giving water out and shit like that, water giveaways, all this stuff. Something incredible. He's always doing crazy shit with his YouTube videos.
Making content to get more content.
Yeah, exactly. So he's just cranking them out. You know, someone tried to buy out his thing for like almost, I forget what it was, almost like $1 billion. So that he wouldn't sell. That's why they're saying like he's like the first dude that's like a billionaire worth off his network of his thing.
Mm. Well, hey, did you guys Nate, did you see the Kobe statue? It was unveiled today.
No, how was it?
It was a pose that he picked.
Yeah. The wife came out before they even unveiled it and was like, well, if anybody got a problem with it, y'all too tough because Kobe's the one that picked this pose.
What was it? What kind of pick? Was it like him squatting to defense? I don't get out of
It was just
him standing there.
From the 81 point game?
Yeah, the 81 point game. At the end of it, he had pointed his finger up, I guess singling number 1 or something like that, whatever it was, but that's the pose.
Yeah, he's just standing up, straight up, hand up in the air.
Oh, it looks fairly, I can see what I'm saying.
But they say that's the first of 3 statues that's supposed to be in front of the arena.
The statue looks pretty, doesn't really look real statuish though.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It looks kind of blah to me. It looks kind of basic to me.
Yeah, it looks pretty. It looked like how I would make a statue if I had to make. And I don't know how to make statues. You know
yeah, a lot of people was already roasting the statue as soon as it came out. As soon as I saw the statue, as soon as I seen the statue, I seen a post on IG. Then I seen a post on Twitter. The one on Twitter, they was already roasting this statue already.
It looked like some shit that was done like 90s or something. Like it's old. Like it's not defined. It's not sharp. You know what I'm saying? It looks bland.
Like the artist wasn't really.
Yeah, artist was
like they could have found a better artist or something.
Yeah, it wasn't his bag. Yeah, so like there's another one with him and his daughter. That one came out real good, real detailed. But
they already unveiled.
There's no other one.
They didn't unveil the other ones yet.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, but Juno says they're probably gonna, if there's gonna be 3 of them, there's probably gonna be one of them with his daughter on there. And today is Mamba Day, February 8th, 2024. His daughter wore number 2, and he wore 8 and number 24.
I mean, yeah, Kobe's thing is still, so tragic. Still how it ended up, man. So you'll see.
Juno's always saying that we need to stop saying RIP or to people after they die, or this is the anniversary of their death, or he would have been.
No, I just say don't wish him a happy birthday.
So when Kobe's about to turn 50, or when Kobe's
about to turn 50.
I know, but
yeah, that's it.
I know he's not going to turn 50, but the anniversary of his 51st birthday.
No.
Or his 81st birthday. We can't mention that?
He never got there. It was an anniversary.
Yeah. It's the anniversary of the birthday.
Yeah, but you
The
can't.
anniversary of your
don't
birthday
call
goes
it a
on forever.
birthday.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see just saying today would have been today's Kevin's birthday in honor of him.
Yeah, turning 81 or whatever, or turning whatever age.
Nah, we're not doing that.
For Kobe, not for Kobe.
No.
This shit's anytime it turns 8, or there's a 24 in a year, or something that signifies Kobe, people's gonna bring it up. You don't realize how much
Next
people
one
love
is gonna
Kobe.
be 824.
Yeah, the next one is gonna be what, August
2nd.
Yeah, August 2nd, 24th.
All right, what y'all niggas want to talk about, man?
Is that all we have for the pod?
That
we can
might
wrap
be
it up.
it.
We can wrap it up. That ain't no problem. I know y'all niggas. I know y'all niggas like to stay up until the sun come up.
What's up with the in pop culture? I didn't switch to anything in the pop culture. That's a good one. Your girl, that's what I was saying. You kind of brushed over it. Ebony K. Williams. You know, we seen her go from she just been jacking your boy Kevin Samuels, bro.
That's what everybody's been doing.
No, but she has no shame about it. Like, she's done a completely 180. This girl went from I want to date the bus driver.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He got to be the company, to coming back around and what was her last hot take?
She's realizing her ways, and she's saying, you older women out here.
What was her last hot take that she stole from Kevin?
I don't know.
She said something recently that's kind of been humbling, and now just of late, she just keeps coming back worse and worse. But either way, her recent one, somebody, listen, these guys out here that become bosses, the real boss, and they don't go to school to become bosses and all that stuff to meet their peers. They come so they could be superior. They're not looking for.
Oh, that's what she did. Her take was going to school and finding a husband. Is that what it was?
What did she say about it?
She did say something about to the effect of
Oh yeah. So that was her first thing, telling these girls, don't just look out for the degrees, try to find your husband there.
Yeah.
Kevin
that's what the white women are doing. They're going to school and they're finding husbands. Of course,
now she's getting the game, but she still needed to know she still hadn't picked away yet. It wasn't deeper yet. Now she's realizing that it didn't matter. The school has nothing to do with it, because she's like, these guys that are getting the degrees on, they'll give a damn if you have your degrees. That shit don't mean nothing to them, because they're not looking for an equal. You know what I'm saying? Classic, a boss don't want a boss situation. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. Why would I want that? It makes no sense.
But you got to go to that school to find the boss.
She can do that, but she was like, her being basically, she did it in a way almost like I don't know if it was begrudging. I don't know. She just kind of she was bringing bad news, but it's only news to them. Everyone knows this. You know, this is not like not news. But
who's them?
She was like, I guess, to women in general. Like,
which
only
women?
News. I love it.
Nick getting on his red pill shit.
Everyone that's bought into the bullshit, the feminists, everyone that's bought into, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with women that can do whatever you want, this and that, there, but no, there's always going to be a trade-off. You can't win at everything. There's a lie that you can have it all. They lied to you. Simple as that. Some have it all, but there's still a trade-off. Simple as that. So this, we have a generation of women that, the boss chicks, this, that, and that. Third.
What women, Nate? You didn't identify the women.
First of all, there's not enough men to go around. And then if you look, and you're talking about boss men, there's definitely not enough to go around.
Not enough boss
men.
So even if she says, okay, there's not enough boss men, you being a boss doesn't really help you, but in the end, it's going to help you, because you're probably going to end up with somebody who's not a boss, and you're going to need the degree. You're going to need to make at least 80,000.
She's not there yet. That's her last thing. Remember, her last thing was she wouldn't deal with the regular guy. Remember, she was saying she'd only date the guy who owns a bus driving company. So they first came for her then. Then her last takeaway was like, hey, while in school, you know what I'm saying? That was her last one. Try to find your dude in school. And now she's came to the realization that these bosses don't want bosses. They're not looking for the equal.
Nate, she gonna slowly come back down to the blue collar niggas.
Yeah, she gonna come
She
back
gonna
around.
slowly come back to the blue
that's her
collar
next hit.
people.
Because just like Tyler Perry was telling girls, don't be afraid to date someone. Some of these black girls are fed up. They're like, why the fuck do y'all keep trying to tell us we have to date down? And the numbers are the numbers.
Yeah, the
You know
numbers
what I'm
are the
saying? That's
numbers.
what it is, really. At the end of the day. There's
It's
too
not
many
that
y'all
you need to.
motherfuckers winning. There's not enough winners. If
Exactly.
the winners are the pick of the litter, why would they have just one of you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, if I have, if you know what I'm saying, if I'm winning on all levels, why would I have just one? If I have the option, that's what it is. And they don't. No one likes that answer, but it is what it is. There's a lot of them winning versus there's not that much men that are winning, and they have the pick of the options. And why would they go with you if you're older? There's that thing. You're a boss yourself. There's no. That's not. There's a lot of contradiction that go with it.
What's crazy that even the men that aren't winning, they can still be picky. They can still say, I don't want to be with a woman that's making more money than me, or because you're saying she has to look down, she has to date down, but some men don't want to date up.
There's that, but a lot of men now, when they mind dating up, it's just that it's not even if you mind dating up. Men don't care. It doesn't bring any value because the women treat her money like it's her money anyway.
Yeah,
so it's not gonna make a difference to them. Meaning, like if you make a guy would date the girl that's the plumber. I mean, not a plumber, but the girl that works at the
waitress
McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, McDonald's waiter. She don't have to be a CEO or anything else like that.
Yeah.
And as long as you don't look down, you know what I'm saying, they don't make, as long as the guy gets to still feel like he's himself, he don't give a damn. But you know, some of these women, they hold their a lot of what they've accumulated over their head. They're saying these points. But that's society that's done that. You know what I'm saying, it has a two-way streak. There's a lot of pat on their back. You did it, go do it. You can't lose no matter what, even though they have the help along the way. Because it'd be different if guys had the same thing, but there was actual systems in place. Like there is no WIC for guys. There's no women and children for men. Like there's no, if you want to be a single parent,
so
we're gonna cover
you see a guy got it. I mean, he got it off the muscle.
He got it off the fucking muscle. Women, there really is a fail safe. No matter what, there's a women's shelter. There's everything. So they got it, and
their fail safe is their vagina.
I mean, it's not even that. The society has a fail safe for them. There's a program to catch them, to help them.
And the vagina.
If they want to tap into that, but I'm just saying their fail safe is just getting born. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they have a.
You think that's the easiest thing to tap into?
It is,
right? Because that's the oldest profession in the world is prostitution, and you would think you're born with it. If you just get out of that, if you get into that Adam 22 mindset and just get all these morals out of your head, just imagine how many millionaires these would be produced. How much money there is out here. There's enough money for everybody to be a millionaire.
I don't know if everyone.
Not everybody, but a lot more.
A lot of the women.
A lot more. A lot of these lower level women could definitely boost their status up if they got a little more scrupulous. Huh?
It doesn't benefit them. That's what we're saying.
What benefits them? Being poor?
Well, of course, being poor. Of course, that's not going to help you anyways. But they're just saying it's not a.
Yeah, if the goal is marriage, if the goal is marriage,
you might as well be lonely stacked up regardless. Right?
Yeah, exactly. If the goal is marriage, then it's not going to benefit you. But if the goal is not marriage, then get the money.
Yeah, so either way, Ebony K, I don't like how she's slowly coming around and just telling everyone what's saying, because she made it seem very condescending. But like these guys aren't looking for their equal. They're like, don't say it like that. Just like they just don't give a damn about your degree. That don't do nothing for them. That's all. It don't mean that they're not looking for them. She's saying it like almost like it's a ladies don't.
So what you're saying is it is true. They're not looking for that equal, but it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. But she's saying it like being condescending. I know you know, but kind of like, he ain't a real man. He don't want to equal like him. He wants someone beneath him. They always want to make guys things our standards like it's lower, like it's lowbrow. When they meanwhile won't give guys half a shot for not being born the right height. Motherfucker had nothing to do with it. and just exclude a whole majority of society out of their standard just because
of their height.
That fucking blows my mind.
I'm gonna make sure I keep this in the safe.
What?
You on your red pill shit. Because everybody think Juno's the red pill nigga.
It's not really red pill. This is just some logic right here. It don't really make no sense. The same way, like, it's the same way, like, they can't get their grasp around that aspect is the same way. Like, I don't grasp, like, why would height even be a factor? Like, you know, but that's a lot of women's.
You don't grasp it, but they grasp it.
It don't make
you're
sense
supposed to be their protector, and it feels like to them someone smaller cannot protect them. That's what it feels like to them.
Yeah, but he absolutely can, and he's still bigger than
he
you.
Can.
No matter. It don't make
I'm sure he can. Nigga 5'5" still told that pistol.
Yeah.
Ain't no height needed to carry a gun.
But
they don't see it like that.
They don't see it like that. It's a biological.
Meanwhile, you could be 6'5" and somebody pulls out a gun on your wife and you run.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, it's just an odd thing. Either way, I didn't like that. I like Ebony K coming around. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering her next thing. I'm wondering what's her next hot take gonna be. You know what I'm saying? She's slowly gonna come around to polygamy.
Mm-hmm. That's the next step. That's the next step. She's thinking too rationally now. The numbers ain't working.
Nate,
that's got to share them.
That's the fentanyl of the relationships.
Yeah, the last stage.
That's the last stage.
Yeah, that's what it is. So she gonna have to come around to that at that point in time. My women, as we get older, we just got to be cool with having to share these guys. You know,
a lot of people are already there. Not a lot of people, but I've heard a lot of stories from like older women that are already there. Like, you know what?
Yeah, of course.
The numbers ain't working.
Older,
he's gonna cheat anyway.
Yeah. What options do you have as you get older? The shit doesn't work.
You start getting too smart. You start realizing, hey, this has been a losing battle this whole time.
It is. But women win too. It ain't like they lose. They have their own winning. Women, that sisterhood shit.
They don't
real.
like. It doesn't seem to them. It doesn't seem like winning, especially like if a guy that they're with is cheating.
Sure, but that's just being selfish.
Yeah.
So
right.
Nate, you are talking about black women.
I'm not saying black
yes,
women.
You know why I know you're talking about black women?
Why you want to put this on black women?
Listen, you know why I know you're talking about black women? You said that sisterhood shit.
No,
yes, that gave it away, bro.
It could be a female sisterhood.
I just mean female sisterhood.
No, ain't no female sisterhood. We know who the sisters are.
Yeah, women like to stick together.
We know who the sisters are. You ain't talking about white women when you say the sisterhood.
I'm just saying in sisterhood, there's a real sisterhood. Like, women are always looking at each other. You know what I'm saying? You go girl type thing. And if I don't know if
who says you go girl? It's not the white people. Nate, listen to all the context. All the clues. He's dropping all the clues who he's talking about.
In general, there's a feminism. The fact that feminism actually works, women do actually just kind of like bond together, locked in. Like, men don't have that lock in, you know what I'm saying, type thing. Same thing.
We don't have that natural Bluetooth.
Yeah,
locked in, sinking in.
So, you know, maybe it's our privilege. Like, all women actually do believe that there's some kind of oppression there, which is true. I believe in that. They actually believe in that. But
you believe that they believe it, but you don't believe it's true.
Swerve.
She said, I believe that they believe it.
Swerve, you getting it. You listen to all the bullshit they say.
There's no oppression there. There's definitely oppression there. There's levels. It's not full oppression, but it's just gender. They're just different.
That's like if a white man told you, yeah, I believe that Nate believes that there's racial inequality. It doesn't mean it's true. When you say it like that, it makes sense.
People say it. That's exactly what it is. We like to always assume they don't notice it's there. It's a privilege. It's different privileges.
So you know that there is an inequality between men and women.
Yeah, there is. Correct. But you know what I'm saying? Now it doesn't affect everyone the same.
But the inequality is in your favor, so that's why you don't care.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say, but I'm a man.
But yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
No,
if you're part of the patriarchy, then it's gonna benefit you. So why would you want it to change?
Me. Why would I want to change it? Because it's not even why would I want to change it. You can have whatever you can take. The way we got it. That's what we do. That's the way we do. We're not just gonna give you who the fuck gives up power?
Right.
That's what y'all want white people to do. That's what
the world. So the way
who do y'all think just gonna give up power?
So the people that run the world are white men. So you are part of the patriarchy, but you're also half. You're only half of the.
Yeah, but I understand it. But that's why I'm also not delusional. Just paint the white men as they're just evil. It's no different when you have a position of power. Why the fuck would you give it up? It doesn't make. It's not in your interest. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to paint them like they're super evil. It's the same thing. Anybody that has their privilege is gonna protect their privilege.
You wouldn't give up that power. What if you could join that power? If you were a black woman, you think black woman would be like, you know what? I think I would like to be a white man, so I could change, so I could be part of the power dynamic, be on the winning side of the power dynamic.
I think what happens in the American capitalism, at the end game, that's what everyone's almost evolves into, almost like a white man. That's
That's the boss at the end.
That's the
end
boss.
level.
Because you think that the end game is you going back and touching your person. But the end game is you become part of the system. You basically become a rich white man. Oprah. That's what they all do. People say they sell you out. Anything they sell you out, the capitalism game plays so good that it just gets new figureheads. You know what I'm saying? Of different colors. You don't get to go back and take about it. This system's gonna stay in place. Now we're gonna see if it changes.
That's exactly right. When you say it's people like Oprah's that lose touch, and when we say that they lose touch with who they are, we're just saying that they just turn into a white man.
Yeah, that's it. They just decided I'm playing the game to win, and I can't save them. They really could have never saved anybody, so you might as well win.
Monique was on Club Shay Shay's podcast, and she said the same thing about Oprah. She's like, I love Oprah. She's just forgot where she came from.
I didn't forget. I wish Oprah said I didn't forget. I did very well.
I forget.
Very well.
I just ain't rocking with y'all niggas like that.
It's to some extent, though. Sometimes, Monique's, everyone has their role. I'm saying Monique isn't wrong all the time. She complains a lot all the time, but it is a lot of complaining. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately,
you call it complaining, but she says that what she's doing is correcting wrongs.
Why is it only the black executives that she's correcting them?
Because those are the black executives. She said yeah, exactly. So she said, like cat interviews, like when you were like how you were talking about how come these people are always complaining, but they never want to name names.
Yeah.
And Monique's issue, she actually named the name. The name was Lee Daniels.
Yeah,
Lee Daniels ended up.
Guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so what's the problem? Are you mad that it's a black guy, or are you mad that she only named him because she's a black guy? Is that what you think?
She's mad that they're not paying her. Lee Daniels and them ain't paying her. The Oprahs and them ain't paying. They're not paying her dues. But they don't pay nobody their dues. They're playing the game how the game's played. You're not gonna get a big check from Lee Daniels or Oprah. You should know that. You gotta be able to shake down. You gotta be able to shake down the big boys. Don't come trying to shake me down.
She did. She sued Netflix. They settled.
Yeah, but she sued them because they want to give her the price they give Amy Schumer
and Dave Chappelle.
And Dave Chappelle. But they gave this Chappelle it. You know what I'm saying? And
unjust numbers. Is what she says.
I can't say unjust numbers because at the end of the day, Monique. Sometimes, like I said, if you're always
please put some. I think you need to put a little bit more respect on Monique's name right now, because Amy Schumer really ain't been out long enough for her to get however many. I think it was like a $4 million offer compared to Monique's like 200,000 or something like that.
Yeah,
some peanuts.
It too was cooking at the time though. I mean, Schumer's will be she knows to wild them up. You know how the West folks when they pop is different. She's definitely not as funny as Monique. That's for damn sure. But as simple as that. And Monique was beefing. You gotta have friends in some sector or some way. Monique was coming after everybody at the time. She shot her little too early. It's the same way that Steve Harvey told her, we're in the money business. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect everyone to sacrifice or fall in line. Nigga, you got your shit already. I'm still trying to. Some people know they can't. I'm saying they can't.
She was saying she was in the space where people kept on telling her, just wait your turn, just keep on doing what you're doing. Eventually, it's gonna click and you're gonna start making more money. But she's like, she kept on waiting. The next deal is the same. The next deal is the same, and it never happened.
See, a lot of these people are just artists, though. If they have any kind of creative in them, they wouldn't just be waiting. Like sometimes they pop and they could be creating their own shit, executive producing, kind of control your own destiny. That whole waiting, your shit you have too many moving pieces for the shit to fall in line. Look at Issa Rae. How much opportunity just keeps falling on her lap that she's the writer of her own show. She can write herself in, create another show.
Yeah, you're talking about like directing, producing stuff, stuff like that.
But every actor can become a producer and director now. They're already in one avenue of it. Plenty of them could go on to the next part. If you just want to keep playing the game from one angle, and
she's an actor. She wants to act.
Yeah,
you can't force directing on every actor. If I act,
that I'm forced because how long you want to complain about? You know what I'm saying? If you're just gonna keep complaining.
When I'm seeing Angelina Jolie and Scarlett Johansson going to movies and they're getting their pay is increasingly getting higher every year, every movie, but mine isn't increasing.
But like let's say even with them, let's say Angelina Jolie and them like that, you already know everybody has a different way of having to get it, dog. White folks, they already got the door open for them. Black folks, you might have to start producing your own shit, find another way to work your way around it. I don't see the reason why, as good as she is, Monique, the award she was getting, after a while, I would have been doing my own independent films.
Shit, yeah, she should have been on Tubi. Why she ain't got nothing on Tubi?
Because what I'm saying is, she would have got a hit already. She would have started her own shit, and it'd have been small. It would have been low budget. And then it'll probably paid her a big check to make a recreation. You know what I'm saying? She's good enough that all she has to do is pick a script that's ready there, and she just stars in something low budget.
But why doesn't Angelina Jolie, Scarlett Johansson, all these other actresses have to? Why do they not have to start, doing all this side work?
Yeah, I don't set up the rules. That's a different game.
Okay, that's what I'm saying though. So you understand that there is inequality, and you just want her to instead of speaking on the inequality, you want her to just work harder.
Yeah, you want her to pull herself up by the bootstraps.
By the bootstraps. That's what you want her to do.
That's what Oprah did. Stop telling people to do their thing. Do your own shit. You really are. I'd say that there's nothing wrong with it. And she's too good of a talent to constantly be complaining. And it's been going for years. And even Taraji now out here, and every now and then they'll try to throw down an Oprah talking about, oh yeah, Oprah didn't pay me. Don't try to shake down the big guys, bro. Stop trying to shake. I'm the big.
Who are you supposed to shake down though? If I'm not shaking down the big guys, who am I supposed to shake down?
Shake down the white folks. Don't go shaking down with the black folks. They only complain with the black folks trying to hire them. They're paying you just as low as everyone else is paying you. Don't come having a fit when we hire you, bro. You know what I'm saying? People used to complain that Diddy wasn't paying niggas. But every label is not paying niggas. They only complain when Diddy did it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You're like, bro, treat me with the same respect as you treat every other executive here. The whole game's fucked up. That's all I'm saying. That's how it goes. When she's naming Lee Daniels and all that shit, it's the black one she's always bringing it. So it's like, there's plenty of white executives that shut your shit down, though. We don't hear about them.
A lot of these black labels, though, they be perpetrating like Tyler Perry's for the people, by the people, for the people, right? But then again, none of your people's blowing up, right? So you're paying them peanuts. You're making money off all these different shows and movies, but nobody from these scripts is blowing up. You have all these different shows on BET. I don't know any of these actors. How is that possible?
Right. You're right, but that's because he cut him a little deal with BET. They give him a crazy check, and he's like, "I'm gonna produce like 8 movies for you." That's like a super deal within itself. Like, how the fuck can I? For like $10 million, can I produce 10 shows for you? No one could afford that. Tyler Perry, don't worry, I got it all covered. They catching a sweetheart deal. He's cutting a deal. They're all cutting corners. Who you think they're gonna pass the buck on? It's gonna be the actors every time. Tyler Perry's overworked at BET. That nigga doing too much things for one studio. I think at one time he said he was the only writer for like 8 shows. I'm like, yeah, we believe it.
He got his own station.
Yeah, so
BET like Star or Her or something like that. That's nothing but Tyler Perry shit on that shit.
So one guy working out a whole fucking thing. Come on, how no matter how raw you, how creative could you be, though? Impossible. You know what I'm saying?
Not for Tyler Perry.
But that's how some shit's gonna be redundant or not growing. But they're cutting corners there because they can only pay him but so much to produce that much, right? He's gonna pay but so much to get the actors, and vice versa. It's like you get the exposure, you leapfrog it however you can, But it's the same way. Every now and then people try to tell Tyler Perry, like, the man made his own way, dog. He's making a studio. He is providing opportunity.
He's providing jobs. Yeah, and opportunity. Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Don't expect to get rich off Tyler Perry. That's all it is. He's going to give it opportunity. You can kill it over here.
Using opportunity loosely.
What if you're like a Denzel level actor? You're still not going to blow off of Tyler Perry movie?
Not over there.
Yeah, not over there.
Not in that studio.
Yeah, he don't got enough to pay them though. That's what I'm saying. So I can't even. People be acting like he's exploiting. He's not exploiting. He's not a big enough studio just yet. And you got to be so far out the red. Like these movies cost so much. Tyler Perry here he's cranking. He's making a killing, sure. But when you go on against his peers, how much he makes to shoot a movie, he might spend maybe $3, $4, maybe $10 million. These studios are dropping $200 million. $300 million, they're blowing out. I'm saying their budget is so much bigger now. So for if he's ever gonna contend to the level, he's got to get to the point where he gotta pump up.
Why whenever we got our own shit, it's always at a lower level? I'm hearing stories about people talking about Ice Cube was a producer and he's paying his actors like $200 a movie.
Yeah,
and now 30 years later, we're still hearing the same stories.
Listen, man, you gotta. I don't know how it is. I don't know why we gotta, but it doesn't make sense that you think we're just gonna come out the gate and be able to pay everyone fairly. If we just got to the party.
I don't want to say out the gate, but it made sense when I heard, Ice Cube, new guy, new into the game. Sure, but Tyler Perry, nah, I can't take that from Tyler Perry. I done seen this man build mansions in the middle of nowhere, and he's making shows out of nothing.
Yeah, but that's the genius of Tyler Perry. He buys shit that's undervalued in the middle of nowhere, and he brings the value to it. That's why he gets all of the upside. He never bought shit that's expensive and then turned it around. He's always buying shit in real cheap, and he brings the value to it. He brings the eyes to it, brings the cost to it, so he gets all of the upside that goes with it. He's a genius in that way. It's because he always operates in that form. But you can't expect him to go take a risk on somebody. You know what I'm saying? He puts in his own risk. You know what I'm saying? He's the actor himself. He buys out the movie theaters. He does does all the tours, all the shows. And if they perform well, he turns them into movies. Tyler's a different beast.
All right, what y'all niggas? Y'all got recommendations for this week?
I got a recommendation.
I'm gonna recommend Halo,
the video game on Xbox.
The series.
Never heard of it.
Yeah,
is it like the same Halo from the video game?
From the video game, yeah.
Come on, what kind of shit we got going on?
I think I did hear about it.
Well,
so there's a whole.
CBS came out with a series.
This is the bullshit you recommending, bro.
Well, I
want to apologize to our listeners now.
There's a storyline. Do you not play video games?
No,
I don't play video games, and I know video games.
Nigga don't put that shit on story mode. Who's playing on story mode?
Oh, you're living horrible.
What are you talking about when you first turn on the game and then it has a little story in the beginning?
There's the adventure. You can pick between the adventure, story.
So you just hop in games and you don't.
Nigga, we just go straight in.
It's a fighting, right? That's what it's a fighting game.
You are wildin'.
Niggas doing the whole. Niggas
I don't play video games. I go
stories
online and just watch only the stories.
Oh, that's crazy. That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
There are some of the best stories you'll find.
No way.
I'm
nigga wildin'.
Listen,
that's the shit that when I did play video games, you skip through the beginning when they tell you the stories.
You only skip through if it was Zelda, if you had to read it. But when there's an actual cinematic movie, how the fuck you ain't skipping through? That's some of the best graphics you'll see in the world.
They finish watching the intro and then just put the game down, put your controller down.
No, I just let the person win it online, and I could pass through because I don't play the game. So listen, cinematic trailers, I can send y'all highlights. I guarantee.
No, don't send us that.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna send me. You're gonna send me the commercials that they like the Halo commercial.
It's not even that because in the game there's a storyline. There's like beginning, middle, and end. Just that story alone is better than the game. The game is just a bonus. The storyline is what
This
that's
nigga
what I'm
said the
telling
story.
you.
You ever seen?
Listen, you know what makes a game? A game is how to have a good story. I don't see how y'all don't realize that.
Niggas just going in to take headshots.
Yeah, you don't need a good story to take headshots.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Modern Warfare, sure, but in other games that the storyline matters, like think of
I can't think of any.
Solid.
I can't think of any game where the storyline matters.
Not at all. Mario's probably the most famous game. What's the story?
There's a story. The story is you got to save the princess, but there's no story. You're just getting through levels.
Okay, Metal Gear Solid. Let's say that one had a good storyline. Tomb Raider. There's plenty of them. There's games from back in the days. Yeah, that was an old one, but there's plenty of them that the Resident Evil. It's a scary game. You're shooting zombies, but you want to know how did the thing happen? There's whole franchises off video
whatever,
games.
Nate. I'm just gonna let the listeners know this recommendation. Do not take this recommendation from Nate.
Listen,
because he on some bullshit right now.
I just happened to stumble across that. Like it wasn't too bad. I thought it was gonna be the same. So that's what I just watched this week. So I'm gonna go with Halo.
Swerve, what's your recommendation, please? I
got a movie. It's called Your Lucky Day. Y'all remember white boy Angus Cloud that died? He was off of the white boy from Euphoria.
Okay.
No, I remember Euphoria a little bit, but I'm not gonna remember the white guy.
The white boy, he had a scar on his head. He talked real slow. He was a drug dealer.
He
was in
died
this
in real
movie.
life?
He died in real life. Yeah,
Man.
What about him?
he was in this movie, Your Lucky Day. So
Okay.
the movie's about like he's a drug dealer in this movie too. So in the beginning of the movie, he gets robbed. He pulls a gun on a dude, didn't shoot. I already knew he ain't about that life. He goes into a gas station and he's just in there. There's probably like 4 other people in the gas station, and an old white man wins the lottery. Starts screaming, yelling, "Oh, I won the lottery, $156 million." He robs the guy. So he pulls a gun on the old guy, takes the ticket. There's a cop in the back. The cop comes in the back and he's trying to stop the robbery from happening. He ends up shooting the old dude in the back of the head. The cop shoots the dude. And then the young kid, Angus Cloud, he shoots the cop. So now there's 2 dead bodies in the place and a bunch of witnesses with a $156 million ticket. And they trying to figure out, hey, how do we get out of this?
Okay.
So they ended up joining teams. The robber and the witnesses, they like, fuck it, let's just get rid of these bodies and let's split this money ourselves. And then it goes on from there. But it's a good movie.
Like it can be very interesting.
It is a good movie because people started dying.
Yeah, you got $156 million, and I ain't see shit. How much you trying to peel off of that?
Yeah, the store owner, he's like, the store owner, because the dude is trying to get away. They're trying to call cops on dude, and store owner's like, you know what, fuck this shit. $10 million, that's my number. He said $10 million. I was like, shit, that's smooth. I got 156. You just want 10?
So I can see how that works.
It's like 8%.
Nah, dude was like not having it though. He's like, nah, I got you. You got 6.
But everyone that witness is gonna want a piece. How much people was there?
There was another couple in there. There was a pregnant lady with her husband. They wanted a piece. At first, they didn't want it. The wife was like, no, I don't want to do this. But eventually was like, hey, the dude sweet talked him and the lady into getting in on it. She's like, you want? He's like, man, I feel sorry for that baby. You turning down all this money.
All right, my recommendation for this week is Abbott Elementary is back.
New season. What season they on?
Season came out, I believe, yesterday. The new first episode.
That's a good show.
Abbott Elementary would be my recommendation. That shit is fire.
Definitely fire.
All right, folks, y'all know what to do. Hit us up on That's Absurd on Instagram. That's Absurd on. Oh man, I'm a little high, y'all. All right, folks, y'all know what to do. Hit us up on That's Absurd Pod on Instagram. That's Absurd Pod on Twitter. That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook, and you can always drop an email at that'sabsurdpodcast@gmail.com. And the voice line is still open. It's 407-900-6076. But you ain't got to call that. You just got to look through the show notes, hit that leave a message link, and you can drop a voicemail. And we'll catch you guys next week. We out.
Oh, yeah.
How long was that?